And we start here in Gauteng, where a suspect arrested in connection with the alleged murder of 11-year-old Jayden-Lee Meek is expected to appear in the Roodepoort Magistrate's Court today. The 31-year-old female is said to be a close family member of the grade 5 pupil whose badly bruised body was found on the staircase of the apartment block at his place of residence in Fleurhof, west of Johannesburg. SABC News reporter Lopang Alamu is at the court, and let's find out what's happening there. Lopang, good morning. So quite a lot of activity on social media this past weekend after the arrest of a close family member of Jayden-Lee Meek, and we saw calls for people to come out in their numbers wearing black, demanding justice for Jayden-Lee. What's happening outside the court as we speak?
Well, good morning, Sakina. That's correct. We have seen quite a few people make their way to the Roodepoort Magistrate's Court this morning. From what we understand, we're expecting more people to join them as they also come attend the first appearance of this close family member who stands accused of the murder of 11-year-old Jayden-Lee Meek. I've got a guest here, June Phillips from the community, just to talk to us about how the community feels about, I think, this shocking revelation about who was arrested and really how the community feels about what transpired in this particular case. June, thank you so much for your time. Please just talk to us about how the community feels and what you think should happen in this case.
Good morning, SABC viewers. You know, the community is devastated by the perpetrator, alleged perpetrator that was arrested on Friday. The community is very sad because we as a community supported the mother and the family, and apparently the mother was arrested on Friday. So the community is really sad and devastated, especially the community of Fleurhof. We all, how can I say that, the wounds were opened on Friday, where the community actually moaned. And I feel if the police went out on the day when she reported Jayden missing and went into the house, maybe, just maybe, they could have found Jayden in the house.
And just talking about this alleged, this suspect rather, what were her feelings like? Was she acting suspicious at any point? And I also understand you were there right at the forefront assisting this particular family. So if you could just talk us through what the suspect was going through at the time, and if no one in the community suspected anything at all.
You know, the community spoke amongst one another. We, the community, suspected the mother, but the mother didn't show any sign of how can I say, remorse or signs that she was guilty. So that is disappointing. But amongst the people in Fleurhof and Ward 70 felt that the mother was guilty, but nobody said it out loud. But people were speaking amongst one another that they suspect the mother and some of the other family members that is involved.
No, thank you so much. June, will speak to you a little bit later, just after the appearance of the 31-year-old suspect, who we're not certain at this point at what time she'll be making an appearance, but it's her first appearance, so it should be quite short. But I think what's most important at this point is try and figure out what exactly happened at those apartments when little Jayden-Lee Meek was murdered. Also finding out the sequence of events. What we were reported earlier is that Jayden never made it home, but it seems that story might also not be true. So those are the little details that we need to get clarity on. Sakina will be here as soon as court starts, and hopefully we can also bring those visuals live when that suspect makes her appearance. I think
perhaps just to note that the naming of the suspect, as for the SABC editorial policy and the laws that govern our country, the SABC is not allowed to name the suspect before their first court appearance and that process. So whatever was said there is the view of the person who was interviewed and not that of the SABC.